So you have found out that he's cheating on you. Finally, you have evidence. It started from happily ever after to bad marriage. Now it's worse. Now you cannot find out where he is. You cannot trace him. You don't know what he does after work. You don't know who he chats with. All these things are things that you used to know. But right now, this guy has changed. Your friends say that he's a dog. Some of your friends say he's a pig. But he's worse than that to you right now. He doesn't take you as he used to take you. He doesn't consider you the way he used to consider you. But before you cry too much, before you wallow too much into your issues, it's best that you try to evaluate whether you could be the cause of whatever is happening to you. Of course, here we do not justify cheating. Here we don't do that. But unfortunately, that is what most of these relationships are in right now. Things are happening left, right, and center. A lot of relationships are failing, and we cannot go on blaming one party. To every problem, both parties contribute. Yes, to every problem, there's contribution from both parties. The percentages may vary. They may vary, but that is the truth, that you have also contributed to the problem that you are experiencing right now. Now, we are going to look at 7 things. 7 again. We are going to look at 7 things that you could be doing wrong that could have turned him away from you. Now, most of you have been wondering, or maybe are wondering, why I always do 7 reasons for this, 7 reasons for that, 7 signs for this, 7. It's always 7 with me. It's because I can't do 69. Yes, because if I'm not doing 7, I'm definitely will do 69. If you know, you know. Those are my 2 favorite numbers, number 7, number 69. So, item number 1, you don't groom. You no longer groom for him or for yourself. Yes, bedtime you wear big t-shirts, political campaigns t-shirts. You do not make any impression. Yes, no more lingerie, no more dressing sexy for him. You're just there as bored as or as boring as his grandmother. What do you expect? You don't spice up things. You're just plain and ordinary. What do you expect? It could have turned him away. So you could be you're not sexually active. Yes, you could be sexually inactive, probably for a mistake that he did. Most of you will punish a man by denying him sex. Don't take that from a man. He will go away. Most of us, especially Africans, will not live in and wallow in pity when you deny them sex. They look for a way out. Yes, they will look for a way out. We are not Europeans. We do not have sense when it comes to that. No. You take it away, we get it from somewhere else. And that one, I can assure you that I would also do that. Yes, you take that away from me, I'll definitely go looking for it somewhere else. So let's solve our problems any other way. Don't take that away from me. So you do not appreciate this guy, no matter what he does, whether he is rich, whether he is average, whether he is poor, but he goes out and does the best he can for you and for your kids and for your family. But you don't appreciate him. When you go to your chamas, you go to your women's meetings, and you see something, a friend of yours with an item, a new item, a beautiful item, you try to to glorify that your friend's husband in front of your husband. You cannot do that. You cannot appreciate other men in front of your man. We are jealous. We are jealous. So keep it to your heart. Keep it to yourself. If you see someone else out there with big muscles, with a big car, with whatever, let that be your own imagination. Let that be your own whatever, your own something that maybe you can praise, but let it remain within yourself. Do not go praising other men in front of your husband. Appreciate your man. Appreciate your man. You do not. You also cheat. You are cheat too. So you thought that your man, because your man is cheating, or you suspected your man could be cheating, so you decide to take up that cross. You decide to go out too and have one out too. Now what happens is that most men, especially Africans, they do not forgive. I don't propagate for men who forgive women who cheat. I'm a typical African, you can say. So even if it was I would not forgive you. And when you suspect this man is cheating, the solution is not going out and cheating. You cannot do that, because you will go and get a disease, you will go get pregnancy, you will go get caught. And when you get caught, the society that we live in, yes, judges you more than it judges men. Yes, unfortunately, that is where we are. That women who cheat are judged more harshly than men who cheat. Yes, so you go and cheat, expecting that if he finds out, he may turn around and change his ways. They don't. We don't. I can't. Yes, what mostly I'll do, I'll hate you. Now instead of cheating, we are going to break up. Yes, we are going to break up, and of course we know the repercussions of a breakup, especially to women. Women have to carry the bigger load when breakups happen. So be careful. Don't answer fire with fire. Yeah, don't retaliate like that. Try to find better ways of solving that kind of problem. And sometimes it's just suspicions that you have not proven it. So but all in all, it's not a reason enough for you to go cheap. So another reason is that you will not bear children for him. So before we married, we did agree that you give me 5 children. Yes, and I'm a hard-working man. I've been taking care of the family. But that was our agreement. So you get 2 children, you start saying you cannot get a third because you don't want to look old. You do not want your soldiers to fall. Yes. What am I supposed to do? Yes. So if I'm resolved that I was to get 5 children, even if you say you will not, good men like me, they will love you from within. They'll continue loving you, but they will get children elsewhere until it reaches that point where he's satisfied that these children are enough for me. Because it's a shame for an African man, seriously, to bring up just 2 children. I talk from the point of view of my grandfathers, yes, and those men who say, I would like to caution those women and men who say that our grandfathers used to have big farms and all that. There is money in the world today. Children don't eat farms. It takes money to raise children. Yes, go out and work hard and raise your children. Don't say that there is no land nowadays, so you can only get 2 children. You are not raised on land yourself. It's money that raises children. Go out and get children. Do not die lonely. Yeah, get children left, right, and center, and bring them up. If you bring them up well, they'll take care of you when you're old. but that's a topic of another day. You're very lenient. Last reason is that you are very, very lenient. When a man knows that you are lenient, he'll trample on you, he'll walk over you, all over you. Yes? There is no chill limit for him, there are no chills for him, because he knows that at the end of the day, you will forgive that man, you will forgive him. Yes? So no matter what he does, you end up forgiving him. It goes to the point of you looking desperate. Why would you forgive so much bullshit? Yes. So be a little strong, be a little stringent, be a little strict, and keep your word. When you mean it, when you say it, mean it. Okay. Don't be taken so lightly. Okay. So your men will always feel that if you are too lenient, they can go anywhere and do anything, because they'll get away with it. So those are the reasons that I could raise. There are so many, of course, but all in all, the best thing for you, if you're experiencing cheating in your relationship, the best thing is to first evaluate the situation, see whether you can turn it around. Do not go violent on it, do not go haywire on it, do not break your family for it. Try to sort it out, and you cannot solve any problem before you identify yourself as a problem. Yes, you cannot solve any problem. First of all, what happens is that you identify yourself as the cause of the problem, and if you do that, if you rectify on your part, mostly what happens, if the gods are on your side, the other party will realize that this woman has changed, and they could come around, they could change also. Okay, they could change also. But breaking a marriage, breaking a relationship, it hurts the children more. It's it's very self-centered for you grown-ups to just separate because of your own problems. Children do not know anything about what you are doing to each other. They do not have to carry that cross for you guys. So keep your families intact, try to solve these problems internally. The only problem that I can advise you to move away from is that he cheats and he's violent. Never ever entertain violence. Please, it's not worth it. Please walk away from violent people. It's not worth risking your life for. So have a nice weekend. Stay beautiful. Stay blessed. Too much love from this side. Cheers.